Hello friends, welcome back. Now, let's talk about Edward Snowden, shall we? Remember him? The bloke who blew the whistle on the NSA's dirty little secret that they were hoovering up data. Your data, my data, your grand's data, probably your dog's data, for all we know, all without so much as a by your leave. The guy they branded a traitor, chased out the country and forced to live in exile like some modern-day Robin Hood, except instead of stealing from the rich, he stole the truth and gave it to us. And what do we do with it? Half of us shrugged, and the other half got mad at him. Brilliant. So let's get one thing straight. Edward Snowden was right. He was dead on, spot on, bang to rights. The NSA was spying on you, on all of us, without a shred of oversight. No warrant, no nothing. Just a bunch of faceless bureaucrats playing Big Brother with your phone calls, your emails, your late-night Google searches for how to get rid of a rash. They called it national security. I call it a power grab. And Snowden, he called it what it was, wrong. So he spilled the beans, and the beans were rancid. Now, back in 2013, I think, when Snowden dropped those files, the establishment lost their collective minds, didn't they? They called him a traitor. He's endangering lives, they wailed. Funny how they never quite explained whose lives were endangered, did they? Soldiers? Spies? Nah, the only thing endangering was their ability to snoop on you without warning. The only lives at risk were their cushy careers, built on lies and secrecy. Snowden didn't put America in danger. He put the surveillance state in the hot seat, and they'll never forgive him for it. So fast forward to today, 2025, and what do we know now? The courts, yes, those dusty old institutions, have ruled that the NSA's bulk data collection was, surprise, surprise, illegal. It was unconstitutional, a violation of rights, the very thing Snowden warned us about. The program didn't even catch any terrorists, by the way, not one. Billions spent, privacy shredded, and all they got was a big fat zero. But don't hold your breath waiting for an apology from the spooks. They're too busy rewriting history to make themselves the victims. And where's Snowden while all this is going on? He's stuck in Russia, isn't he, of all places, because the land of the free decided he was too dangerous to be free. Think about that. The man who told you the truth about the government spying on you is the one they want in chains. Meanwhile, the liars, the cheats, the ones who greenlit this Orwellian nightmare, they're still drawing pensions, giving TED Talks and sipping overpriced coffee in Washington, D.C. Makes you proud, doesn't it? Now enter President Trump. Love him or hate him, the man's got an knack for shaking things up, hasn't he? He's pardoned people before. Some you'd expect, some you wouldn't. But here's the big one. He should pardon Edward Snowden right now. No hesitation. Why? Because it's the right thing to do, and because it would send a message louder than a foghorn to the deep state. You don't get to hide anymore. Trump's got the power, he's got the pen, and he's got the guts to do it. A pardon for Snowden should be a middle finger to the surveillance industrial complex, a win for liberty and a nod to every citizen who's sick of being treated like a suspect in their own country. I can hear the pearl clutchers already, oh, he broke the law. Yeah, he did, so did Rosa Parks, so did Gandhi. Sometimes you break a bad law to expose a worse one. Snowden didn't sell secrets to the enemy. He gave them to you. He risked everything, his home, his future, his freedom, to tell you the truth. And what's the thanks he gets? A one-way ticket to exile and a chorus of boos from the same people who'd cry foul if their neighbour peeked at their mail. The truth is, we need more Snowdens, not fewer. We need people willing to stand up to the machine and say, no, you don't get to trample our rights just yet, because you've got a fancy badge and a budget. But that won't happen if we let heroes like him rot. A pardon isn't just about Snowden. It's about telling the next whistleblower, you're not alone. It's about reminding the government that they work for us, not the other way around. So, Mr. President, if you're watching, do it, please. Pardon Edward Snowden. Bring him home. Let him walk free, head high, knowing he did the right thing. And to the rest of us, stop swallowing the narrative. Stop cheering for the chains. Snowden didn't betray America. He saved it from itself. And if you can't see that, maybe it's time to check your own backyard for cameras. So there we go. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching. And until the next time, stay free if you can. Roger Trout.